Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all keep the flow.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. The Florida Atlantic man Greg Joseph ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Break. Go Eddie. 54 miles.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
The state alum, Chris Carson. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Carson, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2.
I thought I wasn't there.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Picked off, baby. Give me that. User alert.
Intercepted.
That's one pick.
He's picked off near his own 48. And they
Let's go, man.
possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. You ain't going nowhere. They got tight out. Get it.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Let's go, D-Rex. Touchdown, baby. First run of the game. Get this nigga out of here.
Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. 48
He said anybody want to watch.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Let me go to my channel then. Let me share. Messenger. Send it to the website. So they can watch.
Ryan Succop for the point after. And this is good. Our score,
like
7-0 Tennessee.
40-something yarder. And 1 carry, 40-something yards. I'm on a party already, Mike. Bro, I'm party on private. Trying to join the party. I don't like talking about playing.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
He could just sit here and take this ass with him.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The run there on 1st down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the screen. Pass. Screen,
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Titans, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Get off the mic, my brother.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
My boss called me.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I'm coming for you. General West. Come. Check.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help the team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception.
Yeah.
No yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles.
Bro, do you see me kick the field goal
Make
yet?
the play himself, as we just saw there. That's a big day.
This nigga's watching. I think he's watching my fucking thing, man. That's why I don't like posting
of the short field.
For my opponents can see.
A lost opportunity right there. I mean,
It's
they were
only
in
like a play
position to put
behind.
6 on the board. Ended up
You know what I'm saying? So I'll be
They'll bring
watching
it
them
back to
niggas. Mike,
just
if you
about
can
the
hear me,
25,
nigga, if you
call it the
watching my shit, bro,
24-yard
that's fucked up. Cheating ass nigga. Trying to see what I'm doing. But it's cool, though.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one was taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you,
Pick off
Dr.
of Dory
Davis.
Jackson.
And
That's
now this is intercepted. My
You're about to
goodness.
throw about 10 picks, man.
Picked up by the
Bro.
USC man, Adoree Jackson.
But to me, it's pretty
Yeah,
simple,
like
and it's
10 picks.
fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now
Jackson
2
on that
interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Tannehill. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp.
Just short of the first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And it's a
Delaney, you fucking fumbled, bro.
Picked it up.
No, Delaney.
Possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Fumble, my nigga.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
This running stuff ain't working, bro.
He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Ran off too much.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
All day, dog.
On 2nd and 9.
Pick off. Oh, Butler.
Good coverage that time by
Why
Malcolm
would you
Butler.
go for the knockdown,
Didn't have
bro?
a receiver open downfield as it
Smack
turned
the
out.
ball away on a
Couldn't even
clear
find his
pick.
outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
No sense. Did you see that, bro? This nigga Butler had a clear pick, bro. He swatted it down instead of picking it off. That's pick 6. I was gonna run right by the receiver. That's crazy.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down Seahawks. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Seahawk football here to start
Yo, it
quarter
says
number
boxer
2.
Mike Tyson
As they've got it with a
is
first
ready
and
to
10.
pay $10 million to any guy who marries his daughter. That is crazy. She's going to sit right there.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. First and 10 at the 19. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, hey. 54, right there. 54, Mike. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Mike's 50. Henry. Mike's 54. So we got man. 36 power. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. On the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
Damn, you got to knock that out for me, baby.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run down here with Procise. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Go. What you got? What you got, Navy? Give me some. 14. Here we go. Mike 55.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson steps away to his left.
Nope, fumbled. Fumbled at the 1-yard line. Let's go. Let's go, Jayon. Let's go, Jayon. They can't catch you.
It's
my fastest linebacker I got, man.
The 40, 30,
Not catching my boy, man.
10.
Not catching my boy, man.
And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter. But
You're not running on me.
No, but
you're not running on me.
Okay, you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The gain of 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
4 down. Come to me. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh, this nigga caught it off the tip, bro. Look at this play.
And they're going to be set up down
Look at
around
this dumbass
the
play, man.
15-yard
That's
line.
trash.
That one good for 37 yards on 1st down.
Not running on me, bro. I told you.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
That's trash, my nigga. You got that
Calling
play.
a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
3rd and 2, though.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing is Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw is Wilson.
Let's go, man.
Escape, and he goes down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Right there, 54. Right there, 54. Mike. You might get tired of seeing me. Mike's 54. Mike. Check.
Now it's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
We go. 50. Plant. Pretty quiet.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Crazy.
And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
I'm in front of him. How the fuck he catch that?
Zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They'll run it. This is
trying to run.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Tannehill, and he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's what I mean. I picked
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. He's checking. Crash. Hey, Team 6.
Here's Tannehill. Got a man. It's Brown.
Oh, man.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout.
I ain't had no more timeouts neither, so I had to get that first down and get out of bounds. I needed a good chunk.
As it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first, this one from 38. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I didn't miss the extra point, though. I just too so good.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm ready to go ahead and set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
I give it to you, Mike. You made me
the Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Hey, exit.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Let's go, baby.
51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
We'll see what they have up their sleeve. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's Procise. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Procise on the toss. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So a loss of 5, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. There goes a deep ball. And he will
He caught that? What the fuck?
Seattle. Tyler
How did he catch that?
52 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Bro, how you catch that? How the fuck you catch that?
Extra point.
They never make them catches in this game.
And that will tie things at 20 all.
Giving this nigga everything right now. That is garbage.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
That shit literally.
And he'll get across the 20 before
that shit never happened. That's the 23-yard line. Catch like that. There's triple coverage on that.
Tennessee offense set ready to go. And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Yeah, it's Tyler Lockett, but that's triple coverage, bro. My safety's over top. I knocked it down.
And hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Delta.
A 2nd down run with Lewis. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
I didn't know that was really fourth quarter.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
Squeeze. Hurry.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Derrick Henry. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Come on. Tie it right. Hey, Charlie. We got 3. Hey. 50 seconds to Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
On 2nd and 9. Tannehill. It's caught. Humphreys. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Bravo. 57's the mic. Rock 57. Get it.
Tannehill. Complete. It's Henry.
Oh, let computer make
no
it
gain at all on the play there. That brings up 4. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The drive starts with C.J. Procise, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson.
Safety. Oh, come on, he's in the end zone, man, by at least 2 yards.
That's a loss of 7.
On the 1-yard line. That's bull crap.
In this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Right here. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Now Wilson back into his end zone. Oh, did he hang
Yeah,
on?
how they
So
keep
he
letting
did
this
on
nigga
the
make that
dive.
diving
Nice
catch
grab.
like that?
5th catch of the afternoon, and that
That's
gives him a
twice
1st
now.
down.
And the key number on that play?
You can't stop that play. You cannot. You can't break it up or nothing. That's bullshit.
Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out.
Such luck, man.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Wilson going to hand it to Procise. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jeffrey Simmons. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Got the 3rd and 19 like 3 times. He converted all 3. Just sack Simmons.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson to throw.
Picked off.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Let's go, man.
Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Fair. Ready?
Henry.
Let's go, D-Rex. Touchdown, baby. Touchdown.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have taken the lead. Suckup for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Well, I'll play 2K with you right after this one. Till 10 o'clock. When this one gets home. And I got that league game.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
I needed this as a warm-up.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I ain't playing a couple days and fucking.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Now, when you come over one day, we're gonna get up and I'm gonna show you a defense.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They'll look to throw. He's got Lockett. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Plantain.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
29. 22-11.
Here's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is
drop that, baby. They would have gave him that jump ball in the end zone, bro. Look at this play. I would have been tight.
These are the spots
I'd have threw my control through the
screen.
screen.
To have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, you may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Gear. Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54.
Throwing now is Wilson. He's going to let it fly.
Picked off Malcolm Butler, baby. That's ball game.
Intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Mike 57. Check 13. Check 13. Check 13.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, no. This be the green light.